The disappearance of 17-year-old Alissa Turney from her Phoenix home in 2001 is an intricate tale of mystery and familial heartache that has long puzzled both investigators and the public. At its core, this concept introduces the perplexing case of a young girl who seemingly vanished without a trace, sparking an enduring quest for truth and justice that would span decades. Alissa's disappearance is significant not only because of the personal tragedy it represents for her family, but also due to the broader implications it holds in understanding how long-standing cases can be re-examined in the light of new evidence and public interest. One prime example illustrating the importance of Alissa's disappearance is her half-sister Sarah Turney's relentless pursuit of answers through unconventional means. Sarah's decision to turn to podcasting and social media platforms brought much-needed attention to a cold case that had largely faded from public consciousness, highlighting the power of grassroots efforts in bringing about justice. Another real-world application of Alissa's case lies in the legal ramifications, as the renewed scrutiny eventually led to the arrest of their father, Michael Turney, who was charged with her murder in 2020. This underscores how persistent advocacy can potentially influence legal systems to reconsider and act on old evidence. Supporters of the view that public and social media can play a crucial role in solving cold cases often point to the Turney case as a beacon of hope and validation. They argue that these platforms democratize information, enabling ordinary citizens to contribute to the investigative process in a meaningful way. However, this approach is not without its challenges. Critics might contend that such public involvement can sometimes lead to the dissemination of misinformation or undue pressure on legal systems, which may result in hasty or biased proceedings. The introduction to Alissa Turney's disappearance is deeply interconnected with other aspects of this narrative, such as the family's complex dynamics, the investigative hurdles faced over the years, and the extraordinary measures taken to uncover the truth. This point sets the stage for exploring the family's journey for justice, uncovering shocking revelations, and contemplating the secrets that may still lie hidden in Alissa's case. It serves as the pivotal entryway into a story that blends personal heartache with broader societal implications, inviting audiences to not only engage with the specifics of Alissa's story, but also to reflect on the mechanisms of justice and truth-seeking in our world today. The concept of the family's quest for truth and justice, in the context of Alissa Turney's disappearance, refers to the relentless pursuit by her family, particularly her half-sister Sarah Turney, to uncover the truth about what happened on that fateful day in 2001 and to seek justice for Alissa. This journey is fueled by emotional resilience, a deep sense of love, and the unyielding determination to hold those responsible accountable, specifically their father, Michael Turney, who was arrested decades later due to these persistent efforts. The significance of this point is immense, as it underscores the power of familial bonds in confronting and overcoming adversities, and it highlights the impact of grassroots advocacy in seeking justice. In Alissa's case, it was Sarah's decision to leverage modern platforms, like podcasting, that brought renewed attention and urgency to her sister's cold case, ultimately leading to their father's arrest. This pursuit not only exemplifies the family's yearning for closure and justice, but it also highlights how determined individuals can influence the judicial system and public opinion, breathing new life into seemingly forgotten cases. Two specific examples illustrate this point vividly. First, Sarah Turney's podcast, Voices for Justice, became a catalyst for reigniting interest in Alissa's disappearance. By sharing detailed accounts and evidence, Sarah successfully garnered public attention and pressure on law enforcement to take action. Second, this quest mirrors other cases where families took similar routes to seek justice, such as the Golden State Killer case, where public collaboration and innovative approaches were instrumental in solving decades-old mysteries. Supporting opinions suggest that such family-driven quests are critical, as they often succeed where institutional processes falter, providing a powerful reminder of the role of advocacy and personal resilience in the pursuit of justice. However, there are potential challenges and controversies, including the emotional toll on family members and the ethical implications of media involvement in unresolved cases. Critics might argue that public pressure can sometimes lead to rushed or unfair legal processes. This point is integral to other aspects of the main topic, as it underscores the theme of familial relationships and their profound impact on justice-seeking efforts. It highlights how personal narratives can influence broader societal and judicial outcomes, reminding us of the enduring quest for truth and accountability. Ultimately, this journey for truth and justice is a testament to the enduring power of love and the human spirit's resolve to uncover hidden secrets, regardless of the obstacles. In the gripping tale of Alissa Turney's disappearance, one pivotal figure stands out: her half-sister, Sarah Turney. Sarah emerged as a beacon of hope and determination through her podcasting journey, which sought to unravel the mystery of Alissa's vanishing from their Phoenix home in 2001. This concept revolves around Sarah's transition from a grieving sister to an advocate for justice, using the power of podcasting to amplify her voice in investigative efforts. The significance of Sarah's podcasting journey is profound. It showcases the transformative role of digital media in cold cases, offering victims' families a platform to share their stories and reignite public interest. By turning to podcasting, Sarah not only captured the attention of a global audience, but also applied pressure on law enforcement to reassess her sister's case, ultimately leading to their father's arrest decades later. Her journey underscores the impact of persistent advocacy and media on the quest for justice, shining a light on cases that might otherwise remain unsolved or forgotten. Two specific examples illustrate this point vividly. Firstly, Sarah's podcast, Voices for Justice, became a catalyst for action, capturing the audience's imagination and compassion. Her detailed recounting of events, coupled with emotional interviews and compelling evidence, persuaded listeners to rally behind her cause. Secondly, Sarah's use of social media to share updates and engage with her audience demonstrated a real-world application of digital tools in crime investigation, harnessing collective interest to drive change. Both examples highlight how individuals can harness media platforms to foster awareness and demand accountability. Support for this approach comes from advocates of true crime media, who argue that public involvement can lead to breakthroughs in stagnant cases. Podcasting, they claim, democratizes the pursuit of justice, giving a voice to those who might otherwise go unheard. However, this approach does not come without challenges. Critics argue that public trials by media can lead to misinformation or undue pressure on authorities, potentially jeopardizing legal proceedings. Additionally, the emotional toll on families reliving their traumas for an audience can be significant. Sarah's podcasting journey intricately connects to the larger narrative of Alissa's case. It highlights the tenacity required to seek justice and the unexpected paths families might take when conventional avenues seem closed. This journey not only influenced the eventual arrest of their father, but also served as a beacon for other families facing similar struggles, emphasizing the power of storytelling and community in uncovering hidden truths and pursuing justice. Key evidence and breakthroughs in the case of Alissa Turney's disappearance encapsulate pivotal moments and discoveries that have significantly shaped the investigation and pursuit of justice. This encompasses the identification and revelation of critical information or material that shed light on the mystery surrounding her vanishing and ultimately propelled the case forward. These breakthroughs are pivotal to the narrative as they unravel layers of secrecy and misdirection, bringing the family closer to the truth and holding those responsible accountable. The significance of key evidence and breakthroughs cannot be overstated in the context of Alissa's case. They represent not only the advancement of the investigation, but also the resilience and determination of her family, especially her half-sister Sarah, in seeking justice. These pieces of evidence and pivotal moments are what transform a cold case into a heated pursuit of accountability, capturing public attention and renewing media interest. A prime example is Sarah Turney's strategic use of podcasting and social media platforms to spotlight overlooked details and inconsistencies in the investigation. This grassroots effort brought national awareness to Alissa's case, resulting in the reinvigoration of interest among law enforcement and the public. Another noteworthy breakthrough was the eventual arrest of their father, Michael Turney, in 2020 on charges related to Alissa's disappearance. The arrest was fueled by both newly surfaced evidence and relentless advocacy, highlighting the power of persistent inquiry and public pressure in cold cases. Supporters of this approach argue that new media platforms can democratize justice, offering victims' families the tools to become investigators and advocates, thereby bypassing traditional bottlenecks within the justice system. However, detractors caution that such methods can lead to trial by media, potentially compromising legal processes or focusing scrutiny on the wrong individuals. Challenges in this arena include the risk of misinformation and the ethical implications of publicly sharing potentially sensitive or prejudicial information. There is also an ongoing debate on the responsibility media holds in influencing legal outcomes and the privacy of individuals involved, including victims and suspects. The breakthroughs in Alissa Turney's case underscore the broader themes of justice, resilience, and the power of truth-seeking, tying directly into the family's emotional journey and the wider societal implications for cold cases. Each piece of evidence and each revelation is a thread in the larger narrative tapestry, propelling the story forward and influencing the investigative landscape with lingering secrets still waiting to be uncovered.